cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky, sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Thursday morning to you. Welcome to the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean, along with Ryan Fuller, and we got all you good folks hopefully tuned in or watching somehow this morning. This is the Front Porch. What's left of it here, it's looking all right in here this morning. Feels pretty cool outside. 48 degrees outside coming in this morning. I tell you, I messed right around last night and got home too late to get out. Most time I like to have my fire in the fireplace ready just in case it's cool. It was kind of, it was cool enough yesterday or last night, but I'd already messed around. But I'm good at messing around. I don't know about y'all. Hey, we got Reverend Emerson Ware be with us in just a little bit. Our guest today, the first one's a pre-recorded with Miss Sarah Stone, previous singer-songwriter from Alexander City, previous Kalijah Idol winner a couple of years ago. She's going to do a little Loretta Lynn tune. And then also one that she wrote herself. Jody McGirt was supposed to be with us, but we rescheduled her. Commissioner John McKelvey be out here at 7 this morning, 7:30. The B-Man, David Whitman, will be out here talking about bees, Tallapoosa County Bee Association. So I got to go lines right now and hush. And good morning to you there, Reverend Emerson Ware.
Good morning, Mr. Kenny Dean.
Man, we're glad to have you. We've been glad to have you with us all week long, and we're about to wrap this first week of April up.
It's almost gone.
You got a busy day today?
Yes, sir. I have. Every day is a busy day.
On Wednesdays, you have half day. Is that always just a really good day for you to kind of catch up or cool off?
No, normally on Wednesdays, if my wife have a doctor appointment, I try to schedule. We try to get those scheduled on Wednesday when I have a short day.
Okay. Hey, while we on that subject of doctors, let me share something with you, because I want you to share this with your Perfect Peace Baptist Church. Ellen finally got results. That's my wife, who's gone through stage 3. I
was going to ask you about her before we hung up.
Yeah, she went through, the stage 3 cancer. The chemo and radiation has been a heck of a year, but she did her 6 months checkup Monday. They called yesterday. She's cancer-free, so we wanted to thank y'all for those prayers, because, as you know, Reverend, prayers work.
They make a difference.
And then the other thing, we would appreciate you still keeping her on the prayer list. A lot of folks know this, a lot of folks don't, but I want to share this with you. She'll have open heart surgery May the 6th. So in UAB, Dr. Davies will do the operation. We met with him Tuesday. Super nice guy. He's done Reverend Emerson, Mayor Mike Dinsmore's wife, Patsy. He did her, and so many folks. So we feel very confident, but continue to keep her on your prayer list. We got another bump in the road that we got to get paved out.
God bless, and we will be praying for her.
Will we?
And remember my wife in prayer.
I've already talked to the man upstairs about y'all this morning. Y'all in my prayers each and every morning.
God bless you.
My friend, we'll turn it over to you right now, but thank you for listening and thank you for the prayers.
And we thank you, Kenny.
Yes, sir.
From the bottom of our heart.
Thank you, sir.
Our thought for this morning would be when we have the Son, the S-O-N, not the S-U-N. In Romans chapter 8 and verse 32, it states, "He who did not spare his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how will he not also with him freely give us all things?" Kenny, I read this story of a very rich man who had lost his beloved son. And then later he himself died. And over his lifetime, he had accumulated many expensive possessions, which following his death, they were to have an auction that had an estate sale. And knowing the man's professional taste and fine treasures, hundreds of people showed up for the estate sale. And to everybody's surprise, the auctioneer started the sale by holding up a cheaply framed painting. He said, the first piece of this is this portrait of the man's only son. Do I have a bid? And the crowd got very quiet, even after he asked for bids again and again. Finally, from the back of the room, an old man said, sir, I was a servant of the man that died, and if nobody would buy that portrait of his son, I want to know if I can have it. And after the last inquiry was met with silence, the auctioneer said to the servants, yes, sir, the painting is yours. The servant walked forward to take hold of the portrait, looking levelly at the boy's image. And he tucked it under his arm and walked to the back of the room, and to everybody's amazement, the auctioneer banged his gavel and said, the auction is over. Everybody was outraged. Somebody yelled, but I'm here for the pieces of value. Where are they? The auctioneer said, the father valued his son so highly that he stipulated that whoever took his son's portrait would inherit everything. Kenny, how often are we like those buyers?
Oh, yeah.
Who place our value entirely on the things of this world? When we as Jesus, when we abide in Jesus, we gain access to all that the Father has for us. When you have the Son, Kenny, you got it all. God bless you and God keep you is our prayer.
Amen. Well, I tell you what, you put it right out there for us to take into our heart, and that's exactly what I did. And thank you for that thought for the day, my friend. Thank you for touching so many lives with that thought for the day. And I hope that got some folks' attention this morning.
Yes, sir. When you got Jesus, you got it. You got everything.
You're exactly right. Again, thank you for being with us, Reverend. But most of all, I thank you for your friendship all these years. And if you can join us at 8:20 for our Friday show this morning, we would appreciate that.
God bless you. We look forward to it.
Thank you, my friend. See you, buddy.
Bless you.
Yes, sir. Reverend Emerson Ware getting our day started. Let's talk about our show tomorrow. Vivian Autry will be out here with us tomorrow. Boy, I'm just going to sit back and let her go, because let me tell you what, they have a lot going on, especially at Martin's, at Lake Martin. Sandra Fuller, my goodness, we got the Dragon Race coming up, and that's just one of the things coming up that I know she'll be covering this morning. So that's tomorrow. Now, Sandra, on our pre-recorded show. And Diane Meadows, my buddy Rodney Meadows' wife, will be out here with us tomorrow, too, to wrap up this week's show. Let's talk about the weather, if you don't mind. It's 48 degrees outside, cool. Now it's going to get. Yesterday was a windy day. I don't know about y'all, but it was a nice day, but it was windy. 76 for a high day, sunny. Tonight a little bit warmer. I say a little bit warmer. 48 for a low tonight, but clear. Still no rain to speak of for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. No rain to speak of, Craig Lee. Low 80s tomorrow, low 50 tomorrow night. Mid 80s really Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Low to mid to upper 50s each night. So we got kind of a constant going on right now. Pretty nice weather. It's going to warm up this weekend, but no rain. Here's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Elliott City Marine. They are chomping at the bits for y'all to get on down there to check out that 2026 Landau Island Breeze with a 200 Suzuki. Beautiful new color. We're going to call it y'all name that color. It's a green, but y'all name it at Elliott City Marine. Eula Mays. Now, they're closed today, like they always are on Thursdays for catering. They're going to be closed tomorrow also because they got a big catering job tomorrow. They got a whole bunch of folks coming in to see them tomorrow. But they'll be open on Saturday So make sure you put that on your things to do for Saturday for breakfast, lunch, and supper. Unimay is located inside the square, Calhoun Street.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park. And there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Hometown Pharmacy located at 839 Airport Drive here in Alexander City, conveniently located right adjacent to Temple Medical Clinic. Go by and visit the friendly staff where they treat you like family. And remember the drive-through window. All major insurances are accepted. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., and then on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Give them a call at 256-329-0900. That's Hometown Pharmacy, serving our hometown.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
Anthony's Plumbing, good morning to you, little buddy. I'm talking about, when I say little buddy, I'm talking about Anthony Waldrop. Of course, he's been around for a while. He does work that a lot of folks don't really, number one, they don't know anything about. Number two, it's nasty. But he gets right there and he gets it done. I'm talking about plumbing and sewage work. Plumbing and sewage work. 256-596-1111. Let me give you that number one more time so you won't forget it. 256-596-1111. I'm just getting all kind of stuff lined up right here. I don't know what in the world I'm doing, but you know what? Blues in the Park knows what it's doing. I talked to Iceberg Boogie Freeman, Cheryl Oliver yesterday, and he's going to be out here pretty soon. I can't remember what day, but talking about the 10th annual Blues in the Park. It's a free concert coming up May the 16th. Just unbelievable that has rolled around again. Another thing that's coming up May the 19th, it is going to be time for you to exercise your freedom, and that's to get out and vote. That's, of course, a Tuesday. It'll be from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I know we'll be getting maybe Tal East out here, Probate Judge Tal East, Probate Judge Dean from Coosa County to come out here to talk about where you go vote, being registered, where you get registered to vote, absentee, and all that. But we'll do that here real soon. Y'all excuse me just a second. I got to take just a sip of coffee. That is good coffee. Yesterday was a good day. I always enjoy my Wednesdays. I get to. Well, I went by to see Andy Tucker. Got a good visit with Mr. T right there. And Andy, I see you sometimes today too. And a volunteer at Advanced Care Center. And I just always enjoy that time listening, talking to people. Dr. Edwards does such a great job with he's a geriatric doctor, so I'm one of them. But he's just such a pleasant guy to be around. But Doc, good morning to you. Let's see. Let me get over here in this pile right here. All these piles mean something. One, and yesterday I had to wrap up my day down at Two Feathers at the shed with Jim Peace. That Jim Peace is enjoying retirement. But yesterday was one of the Two Feathers' birthdays, and they had him a nice birthday cake. They had some Brunswick stew and barbecue and all that. Now, I did take me a piece of cake home. In fact, this is the cake right here. My buddy Neil Butler had a birthday. Really like this. Miss Lisa Peace, I believe, got this, brought that in. But I thought that was a great. I think they got this at Publix. But happy birthday, boss. But Neil's just one of those guys that I'm trying to get him as well as some of the other guys from Two Feathers, which is that's a fraternity of a bunch of guys, and I just think the world of them. There's always some good, crazy conversations going on. But yesterday with Neil, I know Jim Peace, of course, was there. Damon Story is always a treat. Mr. John Ireland, his family, I was telling you last week about him. I guess invented or started Vulcan Materials way back when. Mabry Cook was there. Of course, Neil Butler, being his birthday, he was there. Let me see if I'm leaving any of the guys out. It was kind of a short bunch yesterday, but Mabry and Jim and a couple other guys are fixing to do the Route 66 trip. And I talked to him, Mr. Rubinelli, Bob Rubinelli, he's going to be one of them. They'll fly up to Chicago, and that's where it starts, and it goes to Los Angeles. They'll be going on their motorcycles. They go have their motorcycles shipped up to Chicago, and they go get on the Route 66, a very famous route that goes through 9 states, I believe. And right now I'm going to check with Mr. Rubinelli and try to set up maybe a day or two a week to follow their route from Chicago all the way to Los Angeles and all through those 9 different states. So we'll see how that goes. I believe they're leaving here in the next week or so. So they're getting all ready. But they're just a bunch of neat guys to go hang out with, just like my brother Charles Dean. Today's his 84th birthday. Brother, I hope you have a happy birthday. His Braves, of course, won again yesterday against the Angels. They had a good knockdown drag-out day before won. So they're on a winning streak as they'll come home and hopefully keep that winning streak going. But brother, turning 84, he got me started to listening to Merle Haggard and real country music way back when he's been a truck driver all his life. But when he was Charlie Douglas Road Gang, it was a road gang. It was an AM station I remember listening to. That's when I fell in my fell in love with country music through Charles Dean. And he's just always been my hero. A lot of folks may not know this about Charles Dean. He was a good baseball player in his day and a good basketball player. Loved basketball, but he was a good truck driver. I want to say he logged, I think it was around 8 million miles, but that was his love. So, brother, I love you. He and I text at least twice a day, but he's doing well. So a lot of folks know Charles Dean, and he kind of started that "Who Loves You, Baby" way back when. Let's see what else we got up. Tom Lamberth, Balmy Mommy, my buddy I went to school with, graduated with. He just retired from Russell Lands as the president a few years back. Tom Lamberth, hope you have a happy birthday, too. Hey, don't forget about American Legion Family Day, honoring the veterans, military families, and community. That's going to be Saturday, April the 25th from noon until 4 at Patriot Park. So put that on your things to do. Here's some more things right here. We got bingo tonight, and they got that jackpot all jacked up and ready for you to win tonight. They'll get started tonight about 5:30, 6:30, so put that on your things to do down at the Elks Lodge. And tomorrow night, live on stage, not one, but 2 nights, Friday and Saturday night, with Nashville recording artist Bobby Lee Luster along with Thomas Seals. That's going to be tomorrow night and Saturday night. $10 admission only. Let me tell you something. You talking about entertainer? Bobby Lee Luster is an entertainer, and you're going to love him. The Play That Goes Wrong, Act 2 is putting that on, but they've already done it here. It will be going on at Mount Vernon Performing Arts Center. That's in Tallahassee. That will be Saturday evening at 10 o'clock. So put that on your thing. At 7 o'clock, and it costs $10 admission. Get signed up for this. More Elks news coming up. Elks Lodge 1878 Golf Tournament, Stillwater's Golf Course, Friday, April the 17th, 4-man scramble. So make sure you get signed up for that right now. She Seeks, Seeking Him. This is a ladies' retreat. Terry McDonald is heading this up. This will be April the 17th from 5:30 to 8:30 at Lake Community Church. That's on County Road 34, and also the 18th, 9 a.m. and 3 o'clock. Child care is available. That both of those nights. This all takes place at Lake Community Church, County Road 34. Put that. Daniel Chooses to Forgive. That's the book that's coming up May the 22nd. My friend Negrita Smart is the author of that. So that's for ages 2 through 6. Ooh, Lord, we got all kind of things to go through today. I'm going to put this right here. Ivy Creek still got an event coming up. Ivy Creek Hospice presents the 5th annual The Art of Aging, Self-Care and Care I think it's supposed to be caregiving conferences. Caregiving, but that's coming up May the 19th at 10 o'clock. Central Alabama Community College, Betty Carroll Graham Technology Center. And good morning to you, Betty Carroll, and that husband of yours up in, not Frog Eye, but Cowpens, Alabama. I got to get that girl out here. You know, Betty Carroll loves to play rook. And I'm talking about she goes to tournaments, big-time tournaments. So, Betty Carroll, got to get you out here. I got to catch up with you, and I'll do that real soon. Again, statewide elections. The primary is May the 19th. The primary runoff is June the 16th. The general election is November the 3rd. In fact, again, I got to keep that. I'm going to put that over here and get in touch with folks with things to do, because that's going to be a probate judge, Tal East, and a judge, Rick Dean, over in Coosa County, come out here and explain that. We'll be right back. Election date's coming up. In fact, we were just talking about election date right around the corner. Elect Shane West, Tallapoosa County Commissioner, District 4. Proven leadership. Built and operated 4 successful veterinary practices. Focused on results, not politics. Maintain and improve county infrastructure and protect taxpayer dollars. Vote for and elect Shane West on May the 19th.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
There's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwater's Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwater's Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dable. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dable, Alabama. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hillary Home and Garden, good morning to everyone down there. Well, they're not there yet, but they'll be there about 9 o'clock this morning. in the old Betty's Garden Center, which is right next to Bucks on Highway 22. If you're looking for flowers, if you're looking for plants, if you're looking for vegetable plants, they got a little bit of everything, and it is fresh, and you will like the way they treat you at Hillary Home and Garden Shop here in Alexander City. And welcome back to the Front Porch on a Thursday morning. And yes, we do have a beautiful guest out here. And no, she has something to do with that. Sarah Stone with us out here this morning, singer-songwriter, and also Collage Idol winner.
Yes, sir.
2 years ago. Yes, sir. See, that's a good start.
Hey, so, 2 words. I've already beat my record.
2 years ago, right?
Yes, sir, 2024.
Okay. What made you want to get into that to begin with? Because did you just, I think I'll try this, or if I win, fine, if I don't win, fine, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, to be completely honest, I didn't really think I could sing that good.
Really?
And I was doing like garage karaoke in my friend's granddad's garage, and then a family friend was like, hey, you sing kind of good. I think you should do Collage Idol. And I was like, well, I'll try it. Then I made it farther than I ever thought I would my first year. So I was like, well, I'll do it again. And then my second year, I was already picking out songs for my third year. And then I won it. And I was like, who's judging this?
I'll ask the same question JJ asked you after that. Why didn't you think you would win it? I mean...
I don't know. I mean, I always tell people, I think when you hear yourself all the time, like, you don't really, like, you don't hear what other people hear.
Yeah, you're right.
But... yeah, and then I did it my second year because I was like, well, I've got my stage presence a little better. I'm a little more confident. I think Collage Idol really did help me with that. Like, if I had never done Collage Idol, I don't think I'd have ever been able to, like, go out and do gigs and sing in front of crowds because I wouldn't have had that kind of, like, ease-in experience of doing the competition.
But, Sarah, confidence is everything. I mean, you know, once, and I've been saying this for years, once you have your confidence, you can do anything. So do you think, would you say I owe my confidence to Collage Idol because I was able to get up there? Was there a defining moment? Was there a defining song that gave you your confidence? Or did somebody? An encouraging word.
I would say when I really had, like, watched back a video of myself singing, when I'd gotten my confidence, funny enough, was Joey and Roy's Cheater Cheater.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I was 18, and all these people were like, who hurt you? Like, you're 18, what are you, there was such an attitude about it, and I was like, no, that's my stage presence. I got my stage presence down.
Wow, Joey and Roy, I love them.
Yeah,
we lost her several years ago to cancer, and they were such a sweet couple, but God, they could sing together.
Yeah.
You believed them when they, whatever song.
Exactly.
They said. Do you think you do that now with your songs? Do you think I can sing a song and you believe I've been hurt, I'm happy, or whatever the song is? Does that make sense?
I think so. I think I've gotten a lot better at that, and once again, going back to Collage Idol, you know, they're judging you on your stage presence and then your song choice, and part of song choice is making sure that you can, like, really, like, show through all those emotions in the song, and then stage presence, obviously, you got to perform, and so I think Collage Idol helped me with that too, and I think now I'm a lot better at doing that.
Of course, Collage 18 is this weekend, and we come get a little Texas, a little bit of Texas, but I think about that confidence. Again, once you get that, did anybody help you with your stage presence, or did you go back and look at things, or did you have a coach?
Would you count my mom as a coach?
Yeah, sure would.
Then sure.
I'll count your mom if she was honest with you.
Oh, she was honest. She was probably more honest than I'd have liked her to be.
Tell folks your mom's name.
Oh, my mom is Lori White, for all those. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people here that know her. I would be singing, and in the middle, she'd be like, you look bored. And I'd be like, oh, okay.
So Mom was your best coach. She was, as far as stage presence, because if you were up there looking bored and she didn't say anything, she wasn't helping her little girl.
Exactly.
So you remember the first time she, like, said, you know, that was terrible or anything like that?
Well, she always, I would do good vocally, but I would just like stand there like a deer in headlights. Like I would look terrified. Like you would think someone was about to come on stage and fight me. I'd look so scared. And she'd be like, "Come on, just like smile, do something." And I sing with like just the meanest face. Like I would look like I was mean mugging everybody. And so probably my first performance was when she was like, "Okay, we're gonna have to work on that."
Okay, but because sometimes stage performance. There's people in Nashville. There's people in areas. That's what they do. I mean, they've been on the stage to help with stage prep. Using your hands or using the way you dress with your apricot on today.
Apricot.
What I call mauve. I still don't know what it is, but with you being a beautiful redhead, you have to watch your colors. Really, I'm not just saying that. You have to watch what colors are going to work for you. When you're as ugly as I am, anything works out here. But one thing that on TV especially, Ryan's the producer, Ryan Fuller's always kind. He doesn't ever say, don't wear all white, because white is not good for cameras. But with this, but you do, being redhead, you have to watch out for colors.
I do.
What are colors that don't, see, this doesn't have anything to do with music. I'm interested.
Honestly, I'm so glad you brought it up because I'm so tired of people telling me to wear orange, to wear red. I can't. I can't do it.
So orange, okay, orange is the color you can't wear.
Exactly.
What's another color? Red?
Red.
Okay.
Pink.
Really?
Anything in the family of red, I just stay away from. Some redheads can pull it off. I'm not so bold.
Maroon?
I won't wear any maroon, but that has more to do with the team.
I
can't lie.
I love your honesty. And to me, Sarah Stone, honesty, that's part of confidence. I think when your mom was honest with you,
Exactly.
And did she ever give you any other honest opinions that when you stepped up on that stage and you did something, you say, you know what, this even feels better, Mom? Or I know you didn't say that to her, but what was that?
She was honest all the time. I think it really, honestly, it made me so much of a better singer, musician, all of that, because I could always lean on her to like tell me the truth and not be like, oh, that's my baby, she's so good. Like, no, Mama's gonna tell me.
I know.
So that always helped. Like, if I had little parts in a song when I was practicing and it just didn't sound quite right, she wouldn't know exactly what was wrong, but we'd sit there and talk about it and figure it out together until it sounded better. Same with guitar. She can't tell me what I'm playing wrong, but she can be like, that doesn't sound exactly right, and then we'll work on it together. So that's had such a huge impact on.
Did you ever try to sound like anybody?
I really did have that issue a lot when I first started singing.
Who was it?
Whoever I was trying to sing,
really?
Honestly.
Okay,
if I was singing Miranda Lambert, I'd try to sing like Miranda. If I was singing Megan Maroney, I'd try to sing like Megan. Loretta Lynn, sound like Loretta. I had that issue a lot. And then, honestly, I don't really know what kind of brought me out of that, but just eventually, I just kind of started sounding like Sarah Stone. And
did you feel more comfortable when you did that?
I think so. Maybe that's what it was. When I became more comfortable on stage and with guitar and with singing, I just kind of found what I sounded like.
And why I'm asking you those questions, because when I was in the band with Mad Wind, I grew up with Elvis. I grew up loving Willie. And so when I would do those songs, I would try to sound like them because I love mimicking. But now, and finally when I was going to sing however Kenny Dean sings, which is not a good singer, I was more comfortable singing the way I did because I wasn't trying to sound like a Willie. Now, if I want to kind of cut up and try to sound like a Willie, with his nasal ways, but he'll be 93 this month. He's done pretty good. But in Elvis, if I'm cutting up, I want to try to sound like him. I would. But I think once you find your style, your way of singing, I think the rest can be history.
Exactly.
It is. Sarah Stone with us out here. Folks, we'll be right back. Well, good morning to the folks, and especially Miss Elisa Jones down at Salvation Army. Of course, they're located at 6800 US 280. They take a lot of things, furniture, glassware, pots and pans, clothes, but they don't take computers and printers, car seats, pianos, metal office desks. So there's a lot of things they don't take. There's a lot of things they do take. And make sure it's clean when you take it to Salvation Army.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Family budgets are tight, but help is on the way. Doug Cannon will fight to eliminate the state grocery tax, putting real money back in your pocket. He's investing in workforce education, creating good-paying jobs right here at home, standing strong for law enforcement, supporting our veterans, and improving roads and rural broadband. A conservative leader, small business owner, not a career politician. Doug Cannon, proven leadership, real results for District 27.
I'm Doug Cannon. I'll be honored to earn your vote May 19th.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along. Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
Two Rivers Lumber Company has a proud heritage in the state of Alabama and is excited to announce we are opening a new facility in the Lake Martin area late 2025. Our company specializes in southern yellow pine dimension lumber, and we plan to employ over 150 in our new community of Lake Martin. Two Rivers Lumber Company is a family-run business with over 45 years of service to the state. And we are happy to become a part of the Lake Martin community and want to wish the best of luck to all area athletic teams in all competitions. Two Rivers Lumber, Lake Martin's newest community partner, coming soon.
Chick-fil-A, I talked to Miss Lois Ann Murphy yesterday, and she's going to be out here before long talk about the COW cow. Well, I want to let her tell you all about that. I want to talk about their salads because they have great salads there, Cobb salad, and their sauces. They, of course, they got the kids love their macaroni and cheese and their fruits, and they cater. They say they do a little bit of everything at Chick-fil-A, Highway 280 in Alexander City. And welcome back to the Front Porch on a Thursday morning. Thank y'all so much for being with us. Sarah Stone, thank you so much for being with us. And tell me what you do before you do a couple of songs. Tell me what you do these days.
Well, right now I'm in life or in music? Because I got two different worlds here. I'm like Hannah Montana.
Both of them.
Well, in music, I've been doing some gigs on the weekends, been playing around town.
Just under Sarah Stone. That's how you get booked, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I do. I'm under Sarah Stone. And I'm not a fry, by the way. I didn't just come up with that out of thin air. That's my middle name. But I'm also a college student at Auburn University. I'm studying accounting.
Okay.
I think last time I was here, I might have been a law and justice major, and I was graduating spring 27. Now I'm an accounting major, and I'm graduating fall 27.
Really?
So,
well, why the change?
I just wanted to be able to take less credits. I was already a year ahead, so I was like, I'll just drop graduation back, and then accounting, because I was like, what am I going to do with the law and justice degree if I'm not a lawyer? Accounting kind of broadens what I can do, and I could still go to law school if I want.
So what are you going to do? What's your plans in fall of 2027? What you be here before you know it? What's your plans?
I'm thinking about going into the master's program and becoming a CPA, but, you know, we'll see.
But what got you interested in this? CPA, accounting, numbers.
Well, my mom, this is kind of a stupid reason, but my mom's an accountant, and I was like, well, I'm like a lot like my mom. Like, it's pretty much copy and paste, and if she likes accounting, I'll probably like accounting, right?
Good for you, Mom. So so Mom has been your right-hand person, your confidant, your friend.
Yeah, I saw this thing on Facebook the other day, and it was like, growing up, my mom always told me she wasn't one of my little friends. Now look at her.
Wow.
My little friend.
Wow. That's touching. Is this a song that you wrote? The song that somebody else did, or what song you gonna do first?
Oh, I'm gonna play y'all a little Loretta Lynn.
Ain't nothing like Loretta.
I have to agree.
Sarah Stone with us.
You come to tell me something. You say I ought to know that he don't love me anymore, and I'll have to let him go. You say you're gonna take him, oh, but I don't think you can, 'cause you ain't a woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy them anyway. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can, 'cause you ain't a woman enough to take my man. Sometimes a man's caught looking at things that he don't need. He took a second look at him, but he's in love with me. Well, I don't know where that leaves you, oh, but I know where I stand. And you ain't a woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy them anyway. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can, 'cause you ain't a woman enough to take my man. No, you ain't a woman enough to take my
Good job. Sissy Spacek played the heck out of Loretta Lynn in Coal Miner's Daughter.
Yes, she
I mean,
did.
she'll go down in history. She did Loretta Lynn better than Loretta Lynn did Loretta Lynn.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was just amazing. But Loretta Lynn was just so poetic. But she could take, those words and make them fit. But it was just everyday life that she did. Are you writing these days?
I am writing. I actually entered the 20 and under songwriters competition last year with the Lake Martin Songwriters Contest. So, yeah, I've been writing a little bit.
Is that something you write by yourself, or do you like writing by yourself? Would you rather write with somebody, or does that vary?
Well, bringing it back to my mama again.
Okay.
I usually write like half a song, and then I'll show it to her, and then she'll be like, well, I think we should work on this. Like, I think we should work on this. So really, most of my songs are like, I'll write them, and then Mom kind of proofreads them, if you will.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
That's kind of like the routine we've got now. My Mimi's helped me with one or two. It's kind of very family. My aunt and my little cousin, they actually I've been trying to finish a song for I think a year now.
Really?
And finally my aunt and my little cousin called me and they were like, we have the perfect line. We have the perfect line. And it really was. It was great. So it's a family thing. But
they know you. So that kind of helps, I would think, with the fitting. Proofread. I've never heard that in songwriting.
Yeah.
Can you do another one for us?
I can. Actually, since we were just talking about songwriting, I guess I'll play all the one that my aunt and little cousin helped me finish, and then my mama, of course, proofread this one.
Your aunt and little cousin, their names?
That would be Katie Ingram and Johnny Ingram.
And good morning to y'all.
Good morning to y'all.
Okay.
This one's called Next Beer. Found out a few weeks before the big day, he'd been sneaking in a couple of dates with my best friends and their best friends. I did the logical thing. I plotted and schemed all the ways I could bring him misery. So I waited till our wedding day. Now he's waiting at the altar while I'm waiting on my next beer. I was planning on forever, things changed and now I'm here. I booked a flight overnight and now he's out of my life. I'll steer clear from that altar. He's waiting as I'm waiting on my next beer. Thought about keying his car, burning his clothes in the yard, but I look awful and orange, so I settled for a little vacation to a tropical destination. Now I'm bumming around this island town, and it sure beats wearing that wedding gown and going and saying adieu to a man who couldn't be true. Now he's waiting at the altar while I'm waiting on my next beer. I was planning on forever, things changed and now I'm here. I booked a flight overnight and now he's out of my life. I'll steer clear from that altar. He's waiting as I'm waiting on my next beer.
I love it. Is that something you want to record?
I'd love to record it.
To me, that's a radio-friendly song.
I think so. That's what I try to be. I'm trying to be family friendly.
Mm-hmm. Is it true?
I've never been engaged. No.
I just had to ask.
I know. I was watching a show, and someone left someone at the altar, and I was like, well, if I was
really?
going to leave someone at the altar, how would I do it? And I was
Wow.
like, I'd leave them at the altar, and I'd go on a trip.
But how cool is that you can take that from something that you saw, that you didn't experience, and you made it your own?
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of songwriting. Honestly, I don't think any of the songs I've written have been about myself. I can't write a song about myself. I don't know why.
You know, the words of that song, would fit so many folks that you're probably going to run into in life. I would, my leaving suggestion, record it. What could it hurt?
Exactly. I'd love to.
Thank you for coming out here.
Thank you for having me.
This has been a treat. The one and only Miss Sarah Stone. We'll be right back. Coons Corner, good morning to you. The deli, of course, they got gravy biscuits out there for only $1.99. But for lunch today, it's Thursday. Barbecue boneless chicken breast, fried chicken, chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Cream corn, mixed greens, purple hull peas, and blackberry cobbler. That's what's going on in the deli at Coons Corner.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
And obituaries are brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Graveside search for Mrs. Agnes Marie Jones, 91 of Alexander City, will be at 11 o'clock today at Smyrna Cemetery. The family received friends last night. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. Funeral search for Mrs. Sugar Cherie Walker, 55 of Titus, Alabama, will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow at the Hattonville Cemetery. The family will receive friends tomorrow also from 11:30 to 1:30 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To these families and to other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you. God bless the USA, and we will be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street, Alexander City, Alabama, has been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers, it's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillary Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers has been there again for decades. Hillary Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium black fin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat. And our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
A new year means new challenges for your land needs, and now is the best time to gear up at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alexander City. Right now through spring, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has to clear all Mahindra 2024 and 2025 inventory with terms up to 84 months. We also have all implements to harvest and tame any land job. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors also has a huge selection of Spartan zero-turn mowers with 0 down and 0% interest up to 60 months on select models. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Ronnie Pitt, good morning to you, my friend. Ronnie's Pine Straw and Materials. I was down that way yesterday, man. They got a little bit of everything. And when I talk about a little bit of everything, from gravel to pine bark to pine straw to hay, if it has anything to do with your yard, they just about have it. He's located right when you turn into Wind Creek State Park, right there on your left. You'll see him, and you'll see that big old smile of his, too. I got to get him out here real soon. You gonna like, if you ain't never met Ronnie Pitts, you gonna like that rascal right there. I got this note from Jim Hardy, Outdoor Friends Forever fishing event. It's gonna be a great weekend for that. And Jim, thank y'all for doing this. This fishing event will take place this coming Saturday from 8 until 2. And it's open to any family with a child with a disability. Thank you for what you do for so many folks there, Jim Hardy. And we'll put this in the things to talk about again tomorrow. The man's out here right now. Please stand to attention right now for Commissioner John McKelvey. How you doing, buddy?
I don't think I need attention this morning, especially standing.
You get a lot of attention these days, don't you?
We have been. We've been fortunate to have some good people that recognize what we're doing.
I want to go to the Ag Center first. I know we got the throwaway days, which will be next month, that y'all are the commissioners have put together for a quarterly thing. But I want to go to the Ag Center and see where it stands. I know I've talked with Robert Reams just briefly, but tell us kind of where it stands right now, because it's looking good.
It's looking real good. It's coming together. We're having ribbon cutting 2 weeks from tomorrow out there, the 24th, right. 10 o'clock. Everybody's welcome to come look at it, tour the facility, take a look around. We're wide open right now trying to get the parking lot finished, and hopefully start putting some material on it Tuesday morning.
What material will you put on it?
We're going to do a tar and gravel surface for the parking lot.
Okay. Wow.
A couple of reasons for that. One is it's a whole lot cheaper to do. Keeps the dust down, and the type rock that we're using is that real small rock, which is gentle on animals' feet and the heat. You take an asphalt parking lot out there that you got people walking on, standing on, 100-degree weather. The asphalt's 140 degrees, so a lot of it's got to do with heat, water runoff, that type of stuff.
So when you got somebody like Robert Reams and other folks that have been to other facilities like that, it helps to when you're doing what you're doing right now.
Well, that's what we did before we started the planning stage of this. We visited several different places, a lot of them in Georgia because it's real big in Georgia. Franklin, Georgia is the one that we kind of modeled this one after, and it's a tremendous business that people don't realize what's out there.
The one in Franklin, Georgia, it's an open arena like this one here.
It is.
Right? And it's been there a long time.
It's been there several years.
Well, I say...
I don't know exactly how long, but it's been there a while.
The one I'm thinking about in Franklin, Georgia, I've been to a concerts over there. I went to a Jerry Lee Lewis concert over there one time. So I don't know if they have that many concerts now, but they used to have a lot of them. Same thing with this. This is just one thing.
We've actually talked to some agents on booking some concerts there. We wanted to look at doing some this year, but crunch time on facilities and having them ready, we pushed it off to next year. So next year there'll be some concerts there.
Do you have the sound that you need for a concert now?
No, we do not. But whenever you're talking about sound system for concerts, most of them bring their own stuff in anyway. So it's a stage set up for them, and I
didn't think about that.
I don't want to get into sound systems for people because that's not what the business that we're in. So,
but y'all have a sound system put in for announcement, announcing.
We don't have it in yet.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever we get everything settled and get away from the site prep and the unexpected expenses that we're looking at some here, that is, we will have one.
Okay.
But it's coming. So that will be one of the next things that we put in, but we hadn't got to have it right now to get started. So.
Everything that y'all have done with the facility, I'm talking about the parking right now, y'all moved a lot of dirt.
I wished I knew just how much dirt we have moved. It's been
But it was right there.
But it's all there. It's just moving it from one spot to the other. And we get this all the time about what it costs. We made an investment in this piece of property. And without saying a whole lot, because there's an announcement coming soon, we've just about got our return on our investment.
Wow. Congratulations.
On that.
John, I don't think people look at that. They don't realize because property, well, you know what I'm talking about, they're not making anymore. And when you have property on 280 in that location, and then add on what y'all doing?
Well, when you take one piece of property that develops, it's like anything else. I mean, it grows off of that development. So we've got the development there that has started bringing people's attention to that area. They're wanting to know what they can do. They're looking for other pieces of properties that join it or in the facilities or close to it. So and there's been some investments made there that will be announced at some point in time.
You can tell us, John. I won't tell us.
You know, if it wasn't for that little non-disclosure agreement that we have, we could do a lot. You know,
I understand. I'm just picking.
And that's another thing people don't understand. When you start meeting with people that are investing in industry and businesses to come to a location, and they meet with the public officials and it's all about investments and tax abatements and incentives to draw people here to create jobs and boost the economy. You know, there's lots of things that has to take place over here before you can announce it. And when you go into these meetings and you sign those non-disclosure agreements, that you're bound to that.
Sure.
Because I don't want them saying, hey, you told somebody, now we're having to cancel our project because we got a competitor in another county that's got our idea, now he's developing it somewhere else. So a lot of that is, and then when you start getting it out to the public, you can tell them how you got it here. And we bought, the county has invested in another 135-acre tract on 280.
Close by?
It is within a half a mile of where the arena's at. Is actually most of it's in the town of Jackson's Gap city limits, but some of it's in Davil city limits. It's kind of right there. It's right on the property, on the town limit sign.
Does that make it even better when it's in Dadeville and Jackson Gap, or does it?
Well, yes and no. I mean, it's all about location. But when you got two municipalities that share the same parcel of property, you got zoning, and some is different than zoning in others. And
folks, we got a lot more to talk about. It ain't gonna be near enough time. We'll be right back. Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce, they are getting ready. In fact, the CEO there, Miss Bridget Thornell, is going to be she's going to be in one of the Dragon boats. It just tickles me to death for her. She is a team player. You can be part of the Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce team by joining today, individual or business, 256-825-4019, or go by their office in downtown Dadeville, Alabama.
Medicare for Veterans, MedicareSalute.com. Medicare for Veterans, helping to maximize your VA, CHAMP VA, and TRICARE benefits. Call 256-675-5315 today. Ask for Amber Walker. Ask about Medicare, life, health, dental, and final expenses. Do that today. Call 256-675-5315.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed, and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Let's talk about the weather right now. It is up to 50 degrees. Really feels nice outside. 76 and sunny. Today is going to be a really good day to get out and just get out. Tonight, another pleasant night, cool, 48 degrees, clear, going into the weekend. Still no rain to speak of. John McKelvey's liking that. Low to mid-80s through Tuesday. Low to upper 50s through Tuesday. No rain in sight. 5-day forecast brought to you by Top Gun Pest Control here on Highway 280 in Alexander City. John McKelvey, a lot going on over at the Ag Center, but the throwaway days, let's jump on this right quick because throwaway days is coming again.
Coming up in May, mid-May.
May 11th and 12th, it'll be at Double Bridges, Old New Site School, excuse me. 13th and 14th, Stillwater's Highway 49, Youngs Ferry in Mullican. And the 15th, 16th, and 17th at the Alex City Annex on Lee Street. Still same locations. You've done for a few years now.
Yeah, most of them are the same locations in the other districts. Mine, I rotate. I've got a unique district. I've got,
big district.
4 municipalities inside my district: Jackson's Gap, Daviston, New Site. Well, it was Goldville, then Hackneville. So, but yeah, I move mine around just simply because my district's so deep, so big, and so long, and so we try to make sure every community's got it at least once a year.
And of course, this is a dumpster. What this is dumpsters are available for a lot of things to throw away. Of course, there's a lot of things you can't throw away. And you people has been dealing with, because a lot of time I would think it's the same ones that's coming back.
Yes, it's a rotation.
Okay.
It's getting bigger. I mean, there's more people using it, but the same people come back and forth. And it's a service that's there.
It's free.
It's free to the public, and and the way it's set up is, I mean, it's costing. I mean, it's costing us more every year to do it because it gets bigger every year. And I don't think there's a time that we put dumpsters out that we've collected less than we did before the last time. So it's a demand for it.
Do you think the county do we have a clean county in whole? Or
in whole, yeah, it's a lot cleaner than it used to be because now we've got a place in educating people and being able to do it. And I'll give credit to the different communities around inside the county that do their own cleanups. Organizations, that keep their areas clean. That has helped tremendously. So that helps a bunch.
We got to get it. We got to get the mindset for us, our children, our grandchildren, and everybody that lives here, and people that are moving in here.
Exactly.
We want them to pitch in and help keep it clean.
Exactly.
Also.
I mean, and it's education. I mean, it's an environmental control and letting people know what damage actually happens to the environment.
Right.
The ringers or the plastic things that hold your drinks together. Little round ones, the plastic ones.
Yeah.
You take a pair of scissors and cut them in two. It keeps them from getting around a turtle's neck or
you're right,
or goose's neck or something.
We don't think about those
You don't
things.
think about that.
You know what? One thing you and I want to go back to the Ag Center or just business in general. Highway 280 east and west is growing every day, traffic-wise. We don't know who's looking at what, because when you see things going on like that Ag Center, it gets people's attention, like, what's going on? I want to be a part of that. In these other areas, we want to be a part of that.
Well, most weeks, and I'm not going to say it's every week, but most weeks, somebody stops over there and asks us what we're doing. What is this? And there's some people that's lived in Tallapoosa County all their life, and but they want to know what it is. So just because one person knows what it is, a lot of people don't, but everybody sees it.
Right.
And once it gets open, there'll be a lot more attention given to it because you'll have people in and out of it.
And ideas that they want to be a part of. They want to have an event there too.
Exactly. And it's getting attention multiple states away.
Wow.
I do know that Robert's talked to some people from down home in Louisiana. This got a Brahma bull circuit.
Really?
That they show Brahma bulls, and they want to make that part of the circuit that they go through. But again, I will touch bases on this. This is a multiple-use facility. It is not It is not a horse arena.
Right.
It is not a rodeo arena. It can be used for that. It can be used for anything that you can put under a roof, that you need a large capacity building. So, prime example, this whole thing started one day with a meeting with a couple of people that wanted to find a place to show a pig. That's how it all started, 5-6 years ago. Well, actually, 5 years to the date, I think, is actually how it's happening. So that's how it started. The first event that's going to be there is going to be a pig show. It's just kind of ironic that it happened that way, but it happened that way.
Is that 4-H?
It is. It's
Okay.
4-H. Shane Harris has got his group there that with the extension service. That's good. Shane was involved in the first conversation of this building. Actually helped put some renderings together. Early stage. We looked at. Got ideas from that. Moved on. Changed up some stuff. Cost-wise, we couldn't do exactly what we were looking at back then. So we're staging it out. So the next event, Davis Chamber is having an event there.
Derby.
They're having a Derby Day there.
And it's perfect.
Yes, and again, there may be a horse there that day on TV, but they're not going to be racing.
Yeah.
Not in the building. So, I mean, that's what I want to get to the public, so, their attention and realize that this is not just a horse arena. It is there for the public to use. Nonprofits that's got organizations there, our goal is and will be that nonprofit school organizations, anything like that, they get the facility at no cost.
Wow.
If you're wanting the building to make a profit, like some of the rodeo circuits that come in, we charge for the facility, charge for the concession stand, because they're there to make money. Then they can pay our part.
Concession stand, is it up and ready?
It is.
Okay.
Bathrooms, ribbon cutting
shower.
day, everything will be finished. On the building part, it will be open to the public service. Concession stands is there. The way the concession stand's going to work, if you rent the facility, you get the concession stand. You're responsible for the concession stand if you want to serve food. We're not, as the county and Robert, we're not in the concession and the food business.
Right.
We're in the facility business. So,
But does it have like a cookers for like hamburgers or?
we're gonna have we'll have a grill there.
Grill, okay.
We'll supply the grill, the amenities inside. It's got an oven, microwave, refrigerators, freezers, ice maker. It's got everything that you need except actually preparing and serving the food.
Restrooms are there.
Restrooms are there. Showers are there.
And the sewage, they were putting that on the back side. Is that all complete?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Septic system's complete.
System,
So it's we're ready, other than the parking lot. And it'll be ready, if it don't rain, it'll be ready next week.
Seeing the forecast, I know you.
Well, you saw one of them, it said 7%.
Yeah.
You ever been in that rain whenever you get 7% and you're the only place it rains at?
I know, I know.
Yeah, so if it don't rain, we'll have our part for the parking and the people finished. We're still gonna be doing site work. We've actually built another entrance where we can actually keep moving materials without interfering with the parking.
How about if people want to rent it? How do they go about that? I know you got a social media page.
We've got a social media page. You can go through it. You can contact the commission office.
Okay.
If you know Robert Reams, his phone number, he's going to be the one doing the booking. Tourism Board, Sandra Fuller. I mean, if you got anything through Tallapoosa County, if you want to know, you can either go through the commission's office, the courthouse, any of the offices there, depending on what you're looking for.
Tourism?
Tourism Board. So there's plenty of contacts. But Robert will be maintaining the calendar.
I know the Wild Game Cook-Off. Have they contacted y'all for this year, or is it already set?
No, they're having it. It's already set. They're having it here in Elliott City at the Russell Marine, same place they had it last year, and it's May 16th.
Okay, I knew it'd be right around the corner. It's always a big event. They set up tents, but I think about it. It would be that would be a perfect thing to have.
I actually asked about it, but they'd already had everything set up for this year.
Which is a good location.
It's a good location. I mean, it's a good environment. And hopefully, next year, if it works out, that'd be a great place for it.
Going back and forth to Dadeville, Jackson Gap, the area, just to see all that growing. I was telling John, being in Chelsea just the other day, seeing how that's growing. Of course, you're talking about Birmingham and Chelsea, the way it's growing out this way, but we're talking about Alex City and Dadeville and the way it's growing right there in the Gap. This may be something you can't say, or maybe you know of. Hotels, is that something that is in the works for over in that area? Is that...
We've discussed it. Mm-hmm. We've met with some people. Mm-hmm. Again, location, property, amenities, utilities. Utilities is a big issue, right. Because we don't have city sewer over there, so septic systems has to be built and maintained on site for large facilities. So, but we do have short-term rentals. Okay. Scattered all around the lake, around the communities, great benefits. So,
and of course, we got 2 hotels going up here. Hey, Throwaway Days coming up next month. We'll continue to let you know about this. Thank you for what you do and all the commissioners of Tallapoosa County. Don't go anywhere. It's time to talk bees next. Christopher Crumley, good morning to you, little buddy. Of course, I'm talking about Enoch's Hardware, bait and tackle. I'm talking about downtown Rockford, Alabama. Right now, he's got all the, like the Roundup and all that to take care of the weeds and all that. And if you need something like all-purpose fertilizer, he's got that. He's got worms. I'm talking about the mealworms. He's got night crawlers. He's got plants. A little bit of everything just for you and your family. That's Enoch's Hardware, Bait and Tackle, downtown Rockford.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Alex City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Alex City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Alex City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Y'all come on back in here and join us. It's time to see what's going on in the buzz world. Local raw honey. I've had it. It's good. And this guy right here, and now this young lady out here. If Michigan, we can't go to Michigan, we'll bring Michigan to Alexander City and Tallapoosa County, Darby, Dickhausen?
Darcy.
Darcy, and I got it right there. And we finally got your last name spelled right,
Yeah,
though.
that's right.
And the beat man here, David Whitman, out here, familiar face. Yep. What got you how'd y'all make it down here to Michigan, to Real Town?
Well, it's cold in Michigan. And I decided that I didn't want to be cold anymore, so I convinced my husband that we needed to move south, and Alabama was it.
Good for you. Were you into bees in Michigan, or is that just something it's hard to do up there?
Well, I had some friends that were into bees in Michigan, and I was interested, but didn't really have a place to do it. So when we moved down here was when I kind of decided that we needed bees, because I never saw any bees anywhere.
Really?
So I said, let's get some bees and make sure my flowers and my trees and stuff get pollinated.
How many boxes you have?
Currently, I have 12.
Well, it is called a box, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
A hive.
Hive. Okay.
Yep.
12.
Yes.
That's a lot. I mean, you got like 110.
No. I've run about 40. But
okay, yeah.
Yeah. It seems like 110.
So when did y'all start, you and her husband?
This is, so my husband and I have been doing this for about a year now. So we made it through our first winter, and we're at 12, and going to add 3 more in a few days.
Yeah,
so we'll be up to 15 in a few days.
So was it a rough winter on the bees or the beehives?
It was a little rougher because, one, it was a little warmer than normal. And during the warmer periods, they fly a lot more, so they eat a lot more honey. So cold is really better for us as beekeepers.
Really?
I this year lost about 6 hives, which is unusual. Most things you'll read about commercial beekeepers lose about 25% of their hives during the winter. And I never lost any till this past winter. And they just kind of, one was on me, I know what I did, but the others, they just absconded or
What's that mean?
Leave.
Okay.
They leave.
I don't do good with big words.
They run away from home.
You just open the box and there's no bees. Yeah.
You know, I think, so how do you lose a beehive? When you lose a beehive, what happens?
Well, one thing is to get the comb, because comb is gold to us.
Right,
we need
sure.
comb.
Right.
So after you lose a beehive, you go out there, and I just noticed during the winter I do a lot of walk-bys. Just you don't want to open them up, but you just look at the entrances, and I saw no bees coming out of the entrance, and I said, that doesn't look right. And I pop the top, and sure enough, all the bees are just gone.
So what's in there?
Just the honeycomb and
Just
just
empty-
everything's left over, just empty hive. So we usually put that in the freezer to preserve it and keep it for the spring, because in the spring when we're growing, we need more comb, and it's good to have that because it takes 8 pounds of nectar to make 1 pound of comb.
Wow.
So it's a lot of work to build comb. So comb is very valuable to us.
So did you go take those combs out of the freezers and put them in those 6 hives?
I took those 6 hives and put them in the freezer, and then as we started growing during the spring, and I needed comb in some hives because I had some hives that were kind of small, so I can give those queens extra comb that's already made. She can lay in those and come right out of the box, grow in the hive instead of waiting until nectar flow comes and they build comb.
Dumb question. I'm real good at dumb questions. Does a hive, is it where they can fly in and out of a hive? Okay.
Right.
Okay. I figured that. So are they active right now? Or what are bees doing right now?
Gathering nectar.
Okay.
They're growing, they're storing. Usually, Kenny, it starts with the privet bloom. When the privet starts blooming, and I've noticed around me, it's just now starting. But really, everything kind of starts with the maple. When the maples bloom, that pollen starts the queen stimulated to start her laying. And that's when the hives start building up. So usually that's mid-February, somewhere around there. And then behind that comes the tulip poplar. The blackberries are blooming now. There's a lot of things. Clover's blooming, so that's another nectar source. So when you get the pollen inflow and the nectar, that's a signal to the queen. I can start laying because they have enough food to feed the babies. Before that, they don't have food to feed the babies. That kind of, decreases her urge to lay until she has food.
Do pine trees and oak trees,
the pollen from pines and oaks are not that beneficial to them.
Okay.
It's kind of like corn pollen. They do a lot of corn pollen, but I've read where corn pollen is not as high in protein. The pollen is their protein, and the honey is their carbohydrates. So they need that balanced diet between the two.
Marcia, do you have a lot of flowers for them to?
Yes, so we do. I do a lot of planting, so I have a lot of flowers. We have some fruit trees that we do, and we have a lot of tulip poplars on our property.
What's a tulip poplar?
So
is that
they have it's actually like a green flower, and they look like a tulip.
Okay.
So it's
it's a big tree.
It is, yeah. So it makes a good sweet honey.
What's some fruit trees you have that they love?
So we have some cherries, we have some plum and peach. So those are the fruit trees we have that have bloomed for them. And then I have blueberries as well. So we have quite a few blueberry bushes.
So all those trees, were they already planted when y'all came down here, or did y'all plant those?
We planted those ourselves. So kind of, my thing was I wanted to, kind of grow as much of our own food as possible.
Good for you.
So, there's nothing like walking out and picking a piece of fruit and eating it straight off the tree.
Right.
So that was kind of my initial plan when we bought the property down here was to start kind of farming it ourselves. And then when I noticed there wasn't a whole lot of bees, I said, well, we need bees so we can make sure we have, the fruit and whatnot. So that was kind of where it all started. And I met, I can't remember who it was I first met from the club that invited me to the club. To the Tallapoosa County, the Tallapoosa River Beekeepers.
That's right, yeah, thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
yeah, so I also looked into, I'm a veteran, so.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Can we talk about that?
Sure.
How long were you in?
I was in for a year and medically discharged. I was in the Marine Corps.
Were you planning on making a career out of it?
I was,
Bless
yes.
your heart.
Yes.
Bless your heart.
So
Well, thank you.
I really, I enjoyed my time in the service. My own brother recruited me.
Really?
I don't know whether I love him or hate him for that one.
I want to go back to y'all moving down here from Michigan.
Yes, sir.
And I would think somebody like you that's lived in the cold will appreciate the weather down here because
Absolutely.
and appreciate having a garden too.
Yes.
I mean, you may appreciate having a garden more than somebody like me, and I'm not good at. I've got some just tubs. I put pepper plants, that type thing. But I admire people who have gardens. Do y'all have a pretty nice sized garden? Or?
Not as much as it's a work in progress.
Right.
So I add a little more every year. My poor husband has a honey-do list that's 5 years long.
I'm sorry, buddy. He's in there just. He said I ain't getting out here. So
yes.
He's working on his honey-do list out there right now, checking them off.
Yes. So. And I garden and everything in Michigan. I grew up with a large garden,
Really?
so I spent half of my summer as a kid working in the garden and hating every minute of it. And here I am.
Still hating it. But
loving it now.
Down here in the South where it's warmer. We'll be right back. Right across the road from us, you can get tires. Right across the road from us, I'm talking about Kalijah Country, WAXC-TV. You can have your auto work, your car, truck, or van worked on. The guy's name is Henderson. I'm talking about Jesse Henderson. You know him from Henderson Glass on Davil Road. Now he has Henderson Tire and Auto Repair. Go see him today. In fact, I'm going to read it from the bottom. Let us keep you rolling.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and ALD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Lake Life Wellness Studio is located in downtown Dadeville behind the courthouse. Lake Life is more than a place you want to come to move. It's a lifestyle. We didn't just want to open a studio. We wanted to build a community and recharge here at Lake Martin, offering Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. Check out our Lake Life Wellness Studio merchandise, which is officially here. Sign up for a membership today and be part of the Lake Life Wellness Studio community. Visit our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and be sure to follow us on social media.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across Central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
And welcome back to the show. Darcy, Dick Housen was just, we were just talking about the Michigan, where she's from. And Darcy, your husband, I told him, and he said that you're working on next year's honey-do list. You already finished this year. You're already working on next year. What's that all about?
So, I always come up, the poor guy, bless him, because he is such a good guy. I get wild ideas, and then I'll say, honey, so I was thinking, and he'll say, oh no, and grab for his boots. So at one point, I don't know, it must have been in January, I said to him, honey, I stopped adding things to your honey-do list for this year. And he's like, oh, good. I said, I started on next year's list.
2027's already in the works.
Yes, so he
You better get ready. You ain't seen nothing.
The poor man hung his head and said,
I can't win for losing.
Yeah. So
how can people join up with y'all's club?
Reach out to us on our Facebook page, or myself, or Darcy, or anybody. But and we have a lot of. I sell queens and nukes, and so I have a lot of new beekeepers. We were just talking about some that reach out and want to buy a queen or a nuke, and then I'll start talking to them about the club, and we have one guy that's going to go ahead and join the club. And then our beginning beekeeper course that we have in January, we've talked about that before.
Right.
We actually had 10 this year, had a good class, and some good beekeepers out of that. So there's a couple of ways, but anybody that's a beekeeper, we welcome them to come join us and participate. And Darcy has been a great addition to the club. Her and Kate Gustafson, that's another name that's challenging, but they joined last year, and they went through our beginner beekeeper course, and have both worked bees with me. They come out to the farm and work bees with me. Great beekeepers, her and Kate, and they both are very creative and come up with all these neat ideas. Darcy does a lot of soaps and lotions and other products. So,
what color are your boxes?
I do white.
Okay. Why I ask is I believe you do all different kind of color.
Whatever's free. I mean, this is low cost.
I know we've talked about this before with people joining Tallapoosa County beekeepers.
Tallapoosa River.
Tallapoosa River. I'm sorry, I keep leaving that out. But are you seeing more families getting into this?
We have a lot of couples that join.
Okay.
So
that's good.
I guess we had 2 couples that join, and usually we have a lady that joined and her husband's getting involved, and then there's another beekeeper that joined about 2 years ago, and she actually broke her ankle. She fell down going to her hive. So, and I had mentored her, so I went out and was inspecting her hives with her. And she was actually on the show with us a while at Barbara Mitchell.
Yeah.
But anyway, so her husband helps her lift boxes. And so I went and inspected her house with her like 2 weeks ago. And Billy was in a suit and actually helping a little bit. And he's gone back down there to look at them. And she said, Billy's starting to get a little bit interested in beekeeping. But sometimes, you know, a wife or a husband will get involved and be excited about it. And then they kind of reluctantly drag the other spouse along.
What's the ideal setup for let's say 10 hives? What's around the house? Is there, do you want it close to the house? Do you want it near the garden, or what's a good setup?
Well, I tell people, and we actually looked at this new beekeeper. She was trying to decide where to put her hives, but number one, it's better to kind of have them off a little bit away from the house. They won't bother you unless you're around the hive.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
So they're the only time the bees really bother you is when they're defending their hive. So if you go to the hive, and just walk up to the front of it, sometimes depends on the bees. But the main thing I tell people is make sure it's comfortable for you, because I had one beekeeper that he went through the class, got beehives from me, and put them on a slope, and you're standing there like a goat on the side of the mountain and these boxes weigh 40, 50 pounds when they're full of honey. And I said, you got to be where you're on a sound footing and safe for you, but we want the hives in full sun. That helps with pests and small hive beetles. And you want them in a location. It's best to have them facing south in the winter, especially. I like mine. Mine are up against a tree line from the north, so it protects them from the north wind. And they're facing south, so all winter they're in the sun, which helps.
So you got to look for those kind of things.
Yeah.
You got to plan. So having 40 versus 10, is it four times the work, basically? Okay.
And I do it a little differently when you get to that many, because if you have just a couple of hives, we recommend 2 for a beginning beakeeper. We always recommend you get 2 hives, and you can look at them and say, hey, this one doesn't look as good as this one. Something's going on. And then, if you have only a couple of hives, you can do a little more in-depth inspections. Right now, we're going to make sure we got queens, what's going on with the honey, how's the queen laying, do I need to replace the queen? But with 40, I don't find the queen. If I find that I have eggs, I move on to the next hive because I know I got a queen. So it's kind of I do a little more, less of an inspection, I say. I don't go as in deep. So.
I know we've talked about this before. If somebody's watching, hopefully they are, or listening, if they're interested in starting up with 2, like you mentioned, what's the initial cost of that?
Oh
Is it kind of hard to say now with everything going up, or?
Well, I would say, and we actually kind of ran these numbers for the beginning beekeeper class, and I think for around $300 to $400, you can get your hive boxes for 2. You can get your suit, your hive tools. The beauty about being a member of the club is we have equipment that we loan out to club members to extract honey. So we have 2 extractors, 2 sets of buckets and strainers. And so club members don't have to outlay that expense for all the extraction equipment. They can just use it from the club. Especially if you only have 2 hives, it just doesn't make sense to buy an extractor and all that. You just use it from the club.
Are y'all finding out by going around like you do, more and more folks are using honey for their health?
Yes.
They're understanding. I've always heard this. Is this just a fact or not? That buy local. I'm from Alexander City, Tallapoosa County. When we say local, is that Tallapoosa County or is that Coosa County and Tallapoosa? How far out?
Yeah, I always tell people it's kind of like a band of what's blooming in your area. So what's blooming in your area, and I think about it from Greenville to about Sylacauga to Birmingham. This region across here, the same stuff is blooming.
Okay.
So local doesn't mean down
something.
the street. Local means in your area where the pollens are the same. If you go to Birmingham or you go to Mobile, you're going to get different blooms and different plants blooming at different times.
I'm going to take off the rest of the day because I just learned something.
You need to come suit up. You need to do the show from the farm sometime and suit up and we can walk into beehives.
Let's just talk about it and say we did. You want to do that? We'll be right back. Well, let's talk about what's going on down the road at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Of course, they are located in Opelika, Alabama. Smart people from all over the USA shop at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. I just read that. GMC. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. And you're also less than an hour away from Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, which is Highway 280 in Opelika, Alabama.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
The Chambers Tallapoosa Coosa Community Action Committee is a local nonprofit agency whose mission is to enhance the quality of life for low-income persons while also providing services that promote self-sufficiency. We offer programs that include Head Start, family daycare, low-income energy assistance, and weatherization, among others. The central office location is 170 South Broadneck Street in Dadeville. Call 256-825-4287 or online at cacctc.com.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sutherland, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of GMC Sierra trucks. 1500s, 2500s, every model side by side for comparison. Plus, we always have a fresh selection of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs ready to roll with huge discounts. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
We sure appreciate y'all being with us today. Darcy, thank you for being on here. Mr. Whitman, thank you for being on
Thank
with
you
us.
for having us.
And I hope this continues to grow for y'all. I hope more and more folks will get involved in beekeeping because it's needed.
Yes,
It's needed for the environment.
For sure.
And we're glad that you and your husband has moved down here from Michigan. Welcome to
We love it down here.
the beautiful state of Alabama. And to your husband, don't worry about 2027. Let's get that honey-do list ready for 2026 now, and then you can start working on. Maybe you can start working on the 2027 list a little bit early. How about that?
That means I get to make his list longer.
He just in the control room just laughing, but he's really not laughing, I can guarantee you. Thank you for coming out here. Thank you for coming out here. Make sure that you buy local, honey, and your next time, you'll be here May the 23rd at the farmer's market.
Yes, sir.
Correct, okay. And have
Alex
plenty.
City.
Look forward to seeing you that day. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.